The vast ocean stretches endlessly beneath a storm-dark sky, waves rolling like living mountains as Kong stands firmly atop a damaged aircraft carrier, his massive chest rising and falling while an uneasy silence grips the sea. Because deep below the surface, something ancient has awakened, something that has ruled these waters long before humans ever dreamed of ships or skies. Far beneath the crushing pressure of the deep ocean, the Megalodon moves, a colossal prehistoric predator believed to be extinct. Enormous body slicing through the darkness like a living nightmare drawn upward by strange disturbances caused by human exploration and the presence of another alpha titan. Reports of vanished submarines, destroyed oil rigs, and fractured sonar readings spread panic across naval fleets. But no warning can truly prepare anyone for what is about to rise. Without warning, the ocean erupts as a massive fin slices through the surface, followed by a jaw so large it could swallow ships whole, and the Megalodon announces its return with a roar that shakes the sea itself. Kong senses the threat instantly, beating his chest in defiance as the aircraft carrier groans beneath his weight, metal bending and snapping under the pressure of his stance. The first attack comes from below, sudden and violent, as the Megalodon slams into the carrier, flipping it partially and throwing Kong into the freezing water. The ocean, a realm not meant for Kong, closes around him, heavy and suffocating, as the Megalodon circles with terrifying speed, its movements effortless in the deep. Kong fights to stay afloat, waves crashing over his head as the shark strikes again, massive jaws snapping shut inches from his body, sending shockwaves through the water. Steel tears apart, ships sink, and humans flee in terror as the ocean transforms into a war zone. The Megalodon uses his environment with brutal efficiency, attacking from below and vanishing into the depths before Kong can land a solid blow. Each strike testing Kong's endurance and forcing him deeper into unfamiliar danger. As the battle intensifies, Kong grabs chunks of wreckage, swinging them like weapons smashing against the shark's armored hide. But the Megalodon responds with raw prehistoric fury, ramming Kong with enough force to send him crashing through waves and sinking beneath the surface again. The pressure builds, Kong's movements slow, and for the first time, the king of the land feels the true terror of being outmatched in an enemy's domain. Memories of Skull Island drive him forward, fueling his rage and determination as he claws his way back toward the surface, gasping for air while the Megalodon rises beneath him like a living mountain of teeth and muscle. The ocean boils as both titans clash again, Kong slamming his fists into the shark's head, roaring defiantly while waves explode outward 4 miles. Ships nearby are tossed aside like toys, helicopters retreat, and the sky fills with thunder as nature itself seems to react to the battle. Realizing brute strength alone will not be enough, Kong begins to adapt, using his intelligence to turn the environment against his enemy. He drags floating wreckage together, creating obstacles that slow the Megalodon's movements, forcing it closer to the surface where its speed advantage begins to fade. The shark grows more aggressive, charging repeatedly, blood coloring the water as Kong's blows finally begin to land with devastating impact. Each clash sends shockwaves through the sea, the Megalodon's roar echoing from below as Kong roars back, refusing to yield. In a desperate move, the Megalodon dives deep and rockets upward in a final ambush, launching itself partially out of the water with jaws wide open, aiming to end the battle in a single crushing bite. Time seems to slow as Kong braces himself, gripping a massive piece of twisted steel, channeling every ounce of strength, rage, and survival instinct into one decisive moment. The collision is catastrophic, water exploding skyward as Kong delivers a crushing blow that stuns the ancient predator, sending it crashing back into the sea. The ocean churns violently as the Megalodon thrashes, its power fading after millions of years of dominance meet the unstoppable will of a living king. With one final, thunderous roar, Kong delivers the finishing strike, the impact shaking the ocean floor itself. Slowly, the waters begin to calm, wreckage drifting silently as the storm clouds part and sunlight breaks through, revealing Kong rising from the sea, battered, scarred, but victorious. He looks out across the endless ocean, not in triumph alone, but with respect for the ancient force he has defeated. A reminder that the world is still filled with legends beyond human control. As Kong turns away and disappears toward the horizon, the sea grows quiet once more, But the memory of the battle lingers, proving that when kings collide, even the deepest oceans are not safe.